Adjacent angles. The definition of adjacent angle is the pair of angle which have common side, common vertex, separate interiors, means they do not overlap on each other. So in this figure, ABC and CBD, these two angles are here, and these two angles have the common arm BC. They have the common vertex B, and they have these separate interiors, means they do not overlap on each other. So this pair of the angle is called as the adjacent angles. Now which angles are adjacent and which are not adjacent angles? Let's see. In this figure, angle A and this angle B have the common arm, common vertex and the separate interiors. So this pair is the adjacent angles pair. But in this figure, this angle A and angle B have the common vertex, but they do not have the common arm. These are the two arms of the angle B and these are the two arms of the angle A. They do not have the common arm. That's why this pair we cannot say as a adjacent angles. Now in this figure, angle A and angle B has the common arm. This is the common arm, but the angle A has vertex here and the angle B has the vertex here. So common vertex is not there. Means this also figure is not of the adjacent angles. Now the last figure, angle A and this is the angle B. This angle A and B have the common vertex. They have the common arm. This is the common arm. But the half part of the angle B overlaps on the angle A. Means they have the half interior part common. That's why this pair also is not adjacent angles. Understood? What is important in the adjacent angle? They should have the common arm, they should have the common vertex, common arm, common vertex, and they should not overlap on each other, means they should have the separate interiors. Then only we can say this is the pair of the adjacent angles. Next is the complementary angle. Two angles are complementary when their sum is 90 degree. Here in this figure, this angle measures 40 degree and this another angle measures 50 degree. If we add it, we will get the 90 degree. And if the sum of the two angles is 90 degree, then that pair of angle is called as the complementary angles. Now here, if you observe the figure, these two angles are adjacent angles because they have the common arm and the common vertex and the separate interiors. But in this figure, these two angles are separate, 27 degree and 63 degree. If we add them, we will get the 90 degree. So these two angles are complementary? Yes. Complementary angles may be separate or adjacent angles. Both pairs are called as complementary because what is important here? Only the sum of the angle, that should be 90 degree. Next is the supplementary angle. If the sum of the two angles is 180 degree, then that pair is called as the supplementary angles pair. If you observe this here, 40 degree plus 140 degree, its sum is 180 degree. In this figure also, these two angles are the adjacent angles and here these two angles are the separate angles, but their sum is again 180 degree. So these two angles are also supplementary angle and these two adjacent angles are also supplementary angle. Here what is important? Only sum should be 180 degree. So supplementary angles may be adjacent, may be separate. Understood it?